The following is a presentation of a Magnitude Sports Network.
Satter wants the ball. He's going to maybe tee it up for 11-3. He got it! 11 three-pointers for Ty Satter. It's unbelievable.
Here comes the Fusion the other way. Nice ball in towards Kamai. Kamai able to set it down. Kamai beating the keeper. Shot on the way, and Kamai scores. 1-0 for the Fusion. And it's
1-2 pitch. Line shot up the middle. One run will score. Deer rounding third. He's coming to the plate.
Verwest, they center in front. Scarbrug down low, loose in front, in for a goal. South Shaley gets the first goal of this East Region title.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome. It's Game 5 of the 2023 State AA Tournament here at Astoria Field in Dickinson, and this game features the 2-seeded Minot Vistas taking on the 7th-seeded Fargo Post 400 Stars. These two teams met in a doubleheader in Minot back on July 12th. It was a Wednesday night. The Stars had Game 1 in hand until the very end when Minot would walk them off 6-5, and then the Stars took care of business in Game 2 with a 4-1 victory, so the Stars and Vistas would split that particular doubleheader. But if you ask 8 out of 10 Stars fans, they would say that the Stars should have swept that particular series. And I would think that if you were to talk to Minot fans, that 5 out of 10 would probably agree with the 8 out of 10 from Fargo. So I know I was there broadcasting both of those games, and my jaw just literally dropped when Minot was able to pull off that comeback and win after that first game. Looked like the Stars had it in hand. So we'll see what happens here. Does Minot remember that? Does Fargo Post 400 remember how they played in those two games, and do they remember the mistakes they made, and have they figured out a way to avoid those mistakes? I would think that if they have, I would disregard the 2-7. I think this is a coin flip on who wins and who loses this game. But we'll find out. Minot started out the season pretty hot. They kind of sinked in a little bit kind of in the middle of the season. Then they kind of got things going again in the final couple games. And as a result, they were able to wrap up that 2-seed. But if you think about it, West Fargo could easily have the 2-seed too, but due to an early season sweep of the Vistas over West Fargo, that's the only reason why Minot's 2 and West Fargo is 3. Otherwise, it could be flip-flopped, and this could be a matchup between the West Fargo Patriots and the Stars. But that's all in the past. Doesn't matter now. It's Minot and Fargo Post 400. And we will have your starting lineups here in just a moment on Magnitude Sports.
Bar 9 in West Fargo is your stop for that pregame lunch and for the postgame celebration. With over 30 TVs, you can catch your team anytime. We have a delicious food menu including wings, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Enjoy it inside or head on outside, day or night, to relax in the comfort of our updated outdoor patio. We also have slots, blackjack, pull tabs, and all gaming proceeds earned go to support West Fargo baseball. So catch your team's game tonight at Bar 9. 1405 Prairie Parkway in West Fargo.
There's never a bored moment at Touchmark.
Here, it's always something going on. If I want to do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't.
The whole community has so much going on, activities for each day, basically, and everything's right there.
There's always enough to keep me busy.
We have stuff day to day, such as gardening club, but we also have our big signature events like our Touchmark Woodstock event. There's never really a time to be bored if you don't want to be.
I think what makes Proceed win is we're different than the other companies in many ways with our programming, our simplicity, our non-corporate attitudes, and our personal relationship building.
What Proceed is, we bring back the old-fashioned seed buying experience. We're true seedsmen. We care about everything from the sale to the planting to following up afterwards. That's what we're all about, is just trying to bring that experience back to a personal level.
Need seed, think Proceed. Proceed.net, great seed at a reasonable price.
Fargo Post 400 Baseball wishes the Stars, Astros, and Comets the best of luck in this year's tournaments. All right, welcome back. It's the Minot Vistas. They will be in the home team, and they'll be playing out in the field first here in the top of the first. And on the mound warming up, there's Carson Deaver for Minot, and he's tossing him into the glove of Kellen Burke. Around the bases here for Minot, you got Tyler Collins at first, Trey Stewart at second, Morgan Nygaard, the shortstop, Parker Hann at third. In the outfield, Tyson Ruziska in right, Easton Penasuk in center, and Aiden Deal in left field. I should get a hold of that Minot guy to make sure I got Easton's last name right. I know that I got it right in like the 6th inning of game 2 of that doubleheader back on July 12th. So I'm pretty sure that I got it right this time, or if I didn't, I got really, really close. So if I did say it wrong, just help me out. Put a phonetic spelling in the chat, and I'll make sure to see it and move forward with that pronunciation. So, but yeah, and then your batting lineup here for the Fargo Post 400 Stars. Top of the order, 1, 2, 3. Shortstop Caleb Christensen, starting pitcher Matt Bryant, center fielder Kobe Hansen. Middle of the order, 4, 5, 6. Is second baseman Jackson Ammerman, third baseman Eli Mock, and left fielder Gunnar Majerus. The bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9, is first baseman Logan Sullivan, right fielder Chayton Sen, and catcher Malachi Wurmeyer.
For Post 400, shortstop number 6, Caleb Christensen.
And we're about to get underway here with this game here. We want to welcome all the Fargo Post 400 fans watching at Frank's Lounge in South Fargo. They have the game on there. That is one of the watch parties in Fargo for the Fargo Post 400 Stars. And thank you for tuning in and turning on the game down at Frank's Lounge on just off 52nd Avenue South in South Fargo. Been there a few times. It's a great place. I like it. First pitch is a ball to Caleb Christensen. Christensen will take this one to left center. Running after it there is Penasuk, and that will bring us to out number 1.
The pitcher, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So Matt Bryant is the batter now. And you'll see the first pitch go out for a ball, and it's 1-0. Matt Bryant in the tournament has a hit and 2 hits and a ground out, 1 to left, an infield hit, and then also grounded out to the shortstop in the game against Grand Forks. 1 ball, 1 strike, and that is going to be 2 balls and a strike now here to Matt Bryant. Kobe Hansen will be the next batter. He's on deck right now. Here's the windup from Deaver, and he delivers low for ball 3. One out and a 3-1 count here to Matt Bryant. And that is ball 4. Oh, and it's strike 2, I guess. I looked a little low on a delayed call on the umpire there for the strike. So 3-2 and a full count here, and a chance for Deaver to collect a strikeout. And if you can, it'd be out number 2. No, it's going to be a hard hit ball to Morgan Nygaard, the shortstop. He'll fire it over to first, and that is a 6-3 ground out. 2 up, 2 down. Kobe Hansen steps up to the plate. He has a pair of hits in this tournament. In the game against Grand Forks, he had 2 hits to shallow right field. So no one on, 2 outs, 2 minutes into the ball game. Deaver 8 pitches, 4 balls, 4 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Kobe Hansen. If Hansen can reach base, Jackson Ammerman is the next batter who is on deck here for the Stars. And that pitch is a little high, and we're even at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now here, and 5-5 on the ball strike split on 10 pitches for Deaver. Once again, 3 minutes in, and the 1-1 wind up in delivery, and Deaver sends it a little to the outside for ball 2. 2-1 pitch. That one's inside for strike 2. Caught the inside edge. So strike, ball, strike to arrive at our 2-2 count. Deaver winds, delivers. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the top of the first. First strikeout for Deaver, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here for the Stars. Easton Penasuk, along with Trey Stewart and Kellen Burke, are the first 3 batters, and Matt Bryant will be warming up on the mound for the Stars when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Number 5, Easton Panasuk.
Yeah, Easton Panasuk. There we go. We got it. Is the batter here for Minot. 1 ball, no strike on the opening pitch here from Matt Bryant. And Panasuk's going to go to right field, and that should be a catch there for Chayton Sen. And it's out number 1. So we got 2 pitches and an out here for Minot, bringing up Trey Stewart.
Second baseman, number 8, Trey Stewart.
So Matt Bryant on the mound, Malachi Wermeyer behind the plate. Catching, Logan Sullivan at first, Jackson Ammerman at second, Caleb Christensen the shortstop, Eli Mock at third. In the outfield, it's Kobe Hansen in center. And in right, it's going to be a base hit scooped up by Chayton Sen. And that's going to be a single, and the first hit of the game comes 6 minutes in. And over in left field is Gunnar Majerus. So once again, Gunnar Majerus in left, Kobe Hansen in center, and Chayton Sen in right. One out, runner goes, and no throw will be made, and he will successfully take second base. One all pitch is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Strike is delivered. 3 balls, 3 strikes on 6 pitches for Matt Bryant. We're 7 minutes in, and pitch 7 for Bryant coming up. 2 balls and a strike with 1 away, and a fouled away pitch for strike 2. See if Matt Bryant can sneak a strike past Burke and bring Morgan Nygaard to the plate. High, ball 3. So full count now here to Kellen Burke for Minot. 8 minutes into the game. Runner on second is Trey Stewart. 1 out and a payoff pitch. Bryant will look back at second. Wine deliver that payoff, and it's popped up and fouled off And we'll stay right at 3-2. Pitch number 10 for Matt Bryant coming up here. It's important here that the Stars get the second out. Otherwise, they might find themselves in a little bit of hot water. We'll see if Bryant can deliver. And it's going to be fouled off, and Kellen Burke will survive for at least one more pitch. Payoff pitch number 3. Ball, strike, fouled away, ball, fouled away, fouled away. He's fouled off 3 of his last 4. Check that, 3 of his last 5. And that one's going out to center field, and that one's caught, and now a throw back to second to keep Trey Stewart there, and that is that second out that we were talking about.
Shortstop number 2, Morgan Nygaard.
So Morgan Nygaard now is the batter for Minot. With 2 away and that runner on second, Trey Stewart. Nygaard will foul it at the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he's going to send that one deep to left. And it is going to drop foul. And everybody will reset. And that is strike 2. And an opportunity here for the Stars to put Minot down in the bottom of the first. Minot a base hit away from potentially taking the lead, and the Stars potentially a pitch away from keeping it a 0-0 game after 1. Bryant sets and delivers, and that's right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. It's picked up there by Kobe Hansen, and the throw home, and the play at the plate, and he's out at the plate. And that is out number 3. Nygaard will get credit for the base hit. He'll get a single out of it, and out at home. And we'll be back in a moment here, 0-0 after 1 here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit doolittlesrestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, Vistas get a hit in the bottom of the first. Actually, they get 2 hits in the bottom of the first.
Leading off the post 400, second baseman number 28, Jackson Ammerman.
Jackson Ammerman, in the game against Grand Forks, had a hit to right field and reached on an error. First pitch will miss for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Jackson Ammerman. This inning for the Stars will also see Eli Mock and Gunnar Majerus. Carson Deaver keeping it even, 7 balls, 7 strikes on 14 pitches. That one's inside for 2 balls and no strikes. And that'll be strike 1 as Deaver's able to catch the inside edge of the plate. 2-1. The winner of this one goes on to play West Fargo, and they also earn themselves a day off. That one's fouled back and stays in the field of play after it rolls on the top of the netting and back down. That one is going to right field, and it will foul. They're saying it's foul. It was very close. And it'll remain 2-2 now here to Jackson Ammerman after he fouls that one away. So another 2-2 pitch here from Deaver. High, ball 3. Ball, strike, fouled away, and a ball to arrive at our 3-2 count. And the payoff pitch from Deaver. Inside edge, and he got him looking. And I'll bring up Eli Mock as that puts out number 1 on the board here for the Stars.
Number 15, Eli Mock.
Mock will foul that one off to the right side of the batter's box. Strike number 1. And that one's going to right field, but that one is also going to be foul, and that is strike number 2. And he swings and misses on a pitch high and inside. That would have been ball 1, and that is a strikeout, the third one for Deaver, and the second out of the inning, and that brings up Gunnar Majerus. 2 away now here in the top of the second. No score on your Proceed scoreboard. And Gunnar Majerus in the game against Grand Forks had a hit to left, a sacrifice fly to center, and a fly out to center. And now he gets hit by a pitch. And the Stars have a runner on with 2 down.
First baseman,
Logan
19,
Sullivan.
Logan Sullivan.
Will try and keep this inning going here for the Stars. Pair of hits for Minot. That's all we got so far in this contest. And Sullivan will pop that one up and push it foul off to the first base side. It'll be strike number 1. Sullivan in the game against Grand Forks yesterday had a hit to right field. He popped out to the first baseman, and he also grounded out to the shortstop. Ball 1 and a throw out to first, and safe on the throw to first is Majerus. Once again, we want to welcome all the Post 400 Stars watching from Frank's Lounge on 52nd Avenue in South Fargo. If you can't make it to Dickinson, make a trip to South Fargo to Frank's Lounge and join other Stars fans in attendance as they cheer on Fargo Post 400 in this state tournament. 2-1 the count now here to Logan Sullivan. $17 minutes into the ball game now. And the 2-1 pitch is low and out for 3 balls and a strike. And if Logan Sullivan walks, the question is, can the Stars play more 2-out baseball? They are very used to playing 2-out baseball here. We'll see if that continues in this game or not. That one's hit up high, very high, and it will drop for a strike. Nobody can catch it. Third baseman, along with the shortstop and left fielder, all kind of huddled, almost looked like they were huddled around a campfire, and the ball just dropped right in the middle of all three of them there. That was very high. Like, you can see in the outfield there, the height of the lights around the outfield fence. That pop-up was higher than those lights. And that's another extremely high pop-up. And this time the catch will be made by Carson Deaver. That'll strand one on base, and we go to the middle of the second. Still zeros on the Proceed scoreboard after 1.5. We'll be back in a moment with more here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Touchmark provides a carefree lifestyle for our residents, and we are here with you the entire way.
I'm so happy I made the move to Touchmark.
There's always enough to keep me busy, and people are very friendly here. I enjoy that. It makes my day.
People get up and dance. I mean, it's such a joyful place to live. How can you not like it?
That sense of community is so strong. When I think of Touchmark, I just think big, but I think beautiful, and I think home.
Welcome back. Parker Hand.
Number 1, Parker Hand.
Is the batter with I'm sorry, they didn't reset the scoreboard, and I almost said with 2 away, but we're just starting the inning, so there's nobody out yet. There's a strike delivered by Matt Bryant. So 14 pitches in the first inning for Matt Bryant, 10 strikes, 4 balls. Now improves that to 11 strikes, 4 balls, and there's ball 1. So it's a 1-1 count now here to Parker Hand. We'll also see Tyson Ruziska and Tyler Collins. It's 5, 6, 7 batters for Minot. And this one is into right field for another base hit. So base hit and a single. It's the 3rd hit of the game for Minot. Tyson Ruziska is the batter now. And the pitch is low and in for a ball. 1-0 here to Ruziska. Once again, the winner of this one gets a day off and will come back at 10 a.m. to play West Fargo on July 27th. That's Thursday. The loser will play tomorrow. They'll play at 4 p.m. The loser of this game will play at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and the winner of this game will play at 10 a.m. on Thursday. 2-1. And that one's going to just over the head of the second baseman, Jackson Ammerman. And that'll be a base hit. And everybody moves up a base, and it's the 4th hit of the game now here. And Minot is trying to get something cooking here in the bottom of the second.
First baseman number 11, Tyler Collins.
Tyler Collins, 2 runners on with nobody out here from Minot. And now up to second. Tag is applied, but hands back into the bag in time. And now a miss for a ball. 1-0 here to Tyler Collins. Adam Rodocker is on deck. And we'll see him next unless a triple play happens. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Minot almost scored in the bottom of the first, but that runner got tagged out at home on an 8-1-2 relay from center field. 1-1 the count. And that one's popped up. And going towards shallow right. Can one of them get it? They can. And he'll throw it in quickly to make sure the runners do not advance. And that is out number 1. So Collins will fly out to Chayton Sen, who charges in to make the catch. And Adam Rodocker now steps up to the plate with 1 away and 2 runners on, with one of those runners in scoring position. And we'll see if Bryant can get another quick out here on Minot. I'll toss it to the outside for ball 1 to Adam Rodocker. Aiden Deal would be the next batter if no double plays happen. And there's a strike. Or it hit him, I guess. So that'll load the bases via a hit by a pitch.
Number 10, Aiden Deal.
Aiden Deal now, the batter. And he has a great opportunity here to put a couple RBIs in his stat book. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Can the Stars pitch themselves out of this jam? Fouled away for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. And that's a hard hit ball that sneaks by Jackson Ammerman into right field, and 2 runs will score, and Minot strikes first and takes a 2-0 lead on the 2-run RBI single by Aiden Deal. That will also move Rodocker up to second, bring up Easton Panasuk. And he'll show bunt. That bunt will be popped up, and he dives for it, and it's just out of the reach of his glove. It was a nice attempt there, but that'll drop for a strike. Oh, 1 count here to Easton Panasuk. And Panasuk will go over the head of Matt Bryant. And rounding third is Rodocker, and he will likely score back to second, and Deal will stay put, and it's 3-0.
Second baseman, number 8, Trey Stewart.
So Rodocker scores, Deal up to second. Panasuk on first with the RBI single. And now a visit to the mound here for Fargo Post 400. And this visit to the mound for the Fargo Post 400 Stars is presented to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. You can visit them online at marshmma.com to learn about the services they can provide for you in the Fargo, Moorhead, West Fargo, and surrounding area. Once again, this visit to the mound has been presented to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo online at marshmma.com. 1 out, and the Stars trail 3-0 already here to the 2-seeded Minot Vistas. Early on, There's still a lot of baseball to play, so as long as the Stars can get out of this, say, with a 3-0 deficit, and it doesn't become 4 or higher, then there's no need to panic just yet if you're a Stars fan. And that pitch will be a little low, and it's 1 ball, no strike to batter 2 in the lineup, Trey Stewart. Matt Bryant now on his 31st pitch, and this pitch will earn him 1 day's rest. And that's in for strike 1. He makes the most of that pitch. So see if he can deliver another strike here on his 3rd pitch to Trey Stewart. And he will miss high, and it'll be 2-1. And that one's low, and it's 3-1. And he walks him on 5 pitches, and that reloads the bases here with 1 out, and Kellen Burke is the batter.
Kellen Burke.
He flied out to center field last time he was at the plate. It was kind of a soft, shallow fly out to center. If it's another shallow fly out, there's a chance Hansen could keep Aiden Deal at 3rd if that same scenario happened. And the pitch is just a little bit high for ball 1 here to Kellen Burke. Bottom of the 2nd, we're already 30 minutes into the ball game here. And that pitch is high and in for ball 2. That one's fouled up for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Kellen Burke. And that one's fouled back. We'll stay right where we're at 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if Bryant goes possibly to the inside. Tries to clip that inside edge here on this 2-2 pitch. We'll see if that's the signal he got. And he up a little high down the middle, and it is now a full count at 3-2. That one's sent up, and that one's across the street into some private property. That one's going to center field. And it will be a ground rule double. So that will score Aiden Deal and Easton Panasuk on the ground rule double. It'll move Trey Stewart to 3rd and put Kellen Burke on 2nd. And 2 more runs cross the plate as a result of that ground rule double.
Catcher, shortstop, number 2, Morgan Nygaard.
So 2nd and 3rd now, the runners on base. For Morgan Nygaard, who singled into center field last time he was at the plate. And Minot is taking control of this game early. And to 3rd He'll fire over to first. That is out number 2, and the runners will stay put. So a 5-3 ground out. As Eli Mock stares Trey Stewart to stay, stares Trey Stewart back to third, and then throws it over to Sullivan to get the 5-3 ground out. And this one sent up high, going to right field, going back, and it's caught there by Kobe Hansen, the center fielder. That will strand 2 runners on base, and now the Stars have their work cut out for them moving into the top of the 3rd. They need to strike. They don't have to get all 5 back, but you're probably looking for at least 2 to trim that deficit some. We'll see if they can do that when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh! Making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Woo!
And these.
So good!
And definitely this.
I love you! Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
All right, Carson Deaver, who has, I believe, 4 or 5 strikeouts now, will face Chayton Sen, Malachi Wermeyer, and Caleb Christensen, the 8, 9, and 1 batters. In that order, obviously, for Fargo Post 400, who find themselves down 5-0 now after 2 complete innings of play. We're 35 minutes into the ball game. Deaver will be on pitch 31.
Number 9, Chayton Sen.
And Chayton Sen will step up to the plate here. Deaver winds and delivers low for ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. And it's ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to Chayton Sen. Malachi Wermeyer had a hit to left field in the game against Grand Forks yesterday. Stars won that game by the final score 10-5. They were up 6-5 at the end of the 6th. They scored 4 or 5 in the top of the 7th. I'm trying to remember if it was actually 6-5 or maybe. I know it was a 1-run difference going into the 7th. They call a strikeout there. So after a 4-pitch walk, Deaver responds with a 3-pitch strikeout for his 4th. So I was a little off. Puts out 1 on the board, and Caleb Christensen returns us to the top of the order. Wait a second here. This is Malachi Wermeyer. I'm a batter ahead of myself here. My apologies. Caleb Christensen is on deck. And that one's going to deep left. It's going foul, and it's caught in foul territory there by Aiden Deal. So Wurmeyer will fly out.
Shortstop number 6, Caleb Christensen.
Caleb Christensen popped out to the shortstop Morgan Nygaard last time he was at the plate. And that'll be a hit, maybe? Yes, into shallow center field as Morgan Nygaard died for it, but it just went by him. And the Stars get a runner on.
The pitcher, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So Matt Bryant now will step up to the plate. And do the Stars out. Ooh, he gets hit by a pitch, and now 2 runners are on. Brings up Colby Hansen.
Colby Hansen.
Umpire asking a Stars player to get some debris off the field. And Jackson Ammerman's kind enough to grant that request. Swing and a miss. Oh, strike 1. An opportunity here for the Stars. Like I said, they kind of want to get at least 2 runs here and before that 6th run comes across for Minot to kind of keep that deficit close. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled back. Long delay in the pitch here. And that one's going to the gap in left center. Rounding third is Caleb Christensen. They're also going to send Matt Bryant. And 2 runs will score, and they get the 2 runs that we were talking about. And they get it on a 2-out, 2-run double by Colby Hansen to the gap in left center. And now Jackson Ammerman is the batter. Strike is called. Want to say hi to Andrew. Thanks for tuning in, Andrew. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Colby Hansen on second. Ammerman the batter into third, and now he'll fire across, and that's out 3, and they'll strand Hansen on base. But they do get the 2, and that trims the deficit down to 3. And now we'll see if Minot can get those two back or not. When we return from the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Bar 9 in West Fargo is your stop for that pregame lunch and for the postgame celebration. With over 30 TVs, you can catch your team anytime. We have a delicious food menu including wings, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Enjoy it inside or head on outside, day or night, to relax in the comfort of our updated outdoor patio. We also have slots, blackjack, pull tabs, and all gaming proceeds earned go to support West Fargo baseball. So catch your team's game tonight at Bar 9, 1405 Prairie Parkway in West Fargo.
Number 11, Tyson Rosiska.
The pitch to Tyson Rosiska is outside for a ball. Rosiska singled in on a hit that he put just over the top of Jackson Ammerman, the second baseman. Now he's going to fly out to center. And the catch is made by Kobe Hansen. That's one out.
Number 11, Tyler Collins.
Tyler Collins flied out to right field last time he was at the plate. Pitch one is ball, good for ball one. There's a strike, I think. Yeah, it was a little bit delayed, but it is indeed a strike. 2-1 pitch from Bryant, and that one's going to right field, and that will be a base hit. And Minot keeps getting these base hits to right field, and it has had many benefits for him up to this point in the game.
Number 4, Adam Rodocker.
Already 8 hits in this game from Minot. And that's another hit to right field. That would likely push Collins to third. I'll put runners on the corners now here with 1 out. Aiden Deal, the batter.
Left fielder, number 10, Aiden Deal.
That one is fouled off into the street. I'll be fouled off. We're at 1-2. There's a strikeout. The first one for Matt Bryant today. He gets him looking. Easton Panasuk.
Center fielder, number 5, Easton Panasuk.
Now with 2 outs and runners on the corners, it's Tyler Collins on third and Adam Rodocker on first. They try and pick off Rodocker just now, and he's back in time. Pitch is a little inside. 4 ball, 1-0. Two-0 is fouled away for 2-1.
Second baseman, number 8, Trey Stewart.
On's popped up. Chance here for Eli Mock. He'll make the catch. That's out number 3. They strand 3 runners on base, and it remains a 5-2 game going into the top of the 4th inning. Due up for the Stars in the top of the 4th. It's going to be batters 5, 6, and 7. Eli Mock, Gunnar Majerus, and Logan Sullivan. When we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Welcome back to Astoria Field here in Dickinson. We move now to the top of the 4th, and the Stars are down 3 with Eli Mock, Gunnar Majerus, and Logan Sullivan. 5, 6, 7 batters coming to the plate this inning. Deaver, I have him for his 42nd pitch right here. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Mock struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. And that one's popped up, and that will go foul, and nobody can make a play on that one. One pitch from Deaver. That one appears to be high, and it is 2-1. Now it's 3. It's 2-2. Okay. Ball fouled away. Ball and a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deaver will set, wind, and deliver the 2-2 pitch. And that one's going high to center field. And making the catch there's Panasuk.
Left fielder, number 17, Gunnar Majerus.
So 1 down now here. Gunnar Majerus is the batter. And this one might land for a base hit. Can he get there in time? It's over his head. It's over the head of Ruziska all the way to the wall. And Majerus puts on the brakes at second. He has himself a double. And the Stars, with one out, have a runner in scoring position now. On their third hit of the game. Logan Sullivan, the batter now. Can they get one more back here in the top of the fourth? They're in a position to do so. Swing and a miss, strike one. Sullivan went early on that swing and it cost him a strike. Current temperature is 89, but with the humidity it feels like 233. So if I'm a little off, that's why. And that pitch is gonna miss for a ball, 1-1. And that one's sent up very high. Should be catchable there for Easton Panasuk, and he will make the catch. And that is out number 2. So now it's time for the Stars to play their all-famous 2-out baseball here. And it will be Chayton Sen leading off the 2-out game here for the Stars. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. 5 minutes in front of the 1 hour mark of the ball game. And that'll miss for a ball, 1-0. And that one's hit up high to left. And he cannot make the catch. Parker Han couldn't quite see it from where I'm at, but it kind of looked like the fence maybe got in the way when he stretched out his glove hand there. So that'll result in 1 ball, 1 strike on that fouled away pitch. Once again, Sen struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. If he can reach base, Malachi Wurmeyer is the batter on deck. Wurmeyer waiting to see if he has to remove his catcher's gear or not. You can see him on the very right edge of your screen. Kind of go to that bottom right corner there. You can see Wurmeyer waiting on deck. And now you can see him for sure. 1-2. And that one will bounce in for should be 3-1. Scoreboard operator put 2-2, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-1. And that one's going to be sent out to center field. And Panasuk has another catch, and they strand one on base. And we go now to the middle of the fourth. Kellen Burke, Morgan Nygaard, Parker Han. It's the 3-4-5 batters for Minot. They lead 5-2 on your Proceed scoreboard halfway through the ball game. And we'll be back with more in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
There's never a bored moment at Touchmark.
Here, it's always something going on. If I want to do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't.
The whole community has so much going on, activities for each day basically, and everything's right there.
There's always enough to keep me busy.
We have stuff day to day, such as gardening club, but we also have our big signature events like our Touchmark Woodstock event. There's never really a time to be bored if you don't want to be.
We take great pride in really doing all the research and the work behind the scenes to make sure that our products just work.
We have our own staff member that helps pick the hybrids and the varieties that work in our area. It's meant for you, not for somebody 200 miles away.
We test our seed locally, we produce our seed locally, so we get to see our production fields, where they need to be, and if they work there.
Need seed? Think ProSeed. ProSeed.net, great seed at a reasonable price.
Welcome back. It's Kellen Burke. He's 1 for 2. Fly out to center. Had the ground rule double that tacked in runs 4 and 5. And now he's going to deep left. And it is gone. It is a solo home run for Kellen Burke. And the Minot Vistas take a 6-2 lead.
That's a home run for number 3, Kellen Burke. Shortstop number 2, Morgan Nygaard.
And this one down the third baseline and foul. So Kellen Burke gets the ground rule double. This time he gets a solo home run. And Morgan Nygaard's the batter, and now he gets hit by a pitch.
Third baseman, number 1, Parker Hand.
Parker Hand, 1 for 2, single to right, and a fly out to right center. That one will miss, and that is ball 1. And grounder to second, back to first. No, he's safe at first. But they do get the lead runner, Nygaard, at second. And that puts 1 out on the board. Hand had enough speed. I don't think they would have thrown him out even if the throw wasn't a hopper over a first.
Right fielder, number 14, Tyson Rizuska.
Tyson Rizuska, the batter now. Manager Bryant having some words with the second base umpire. And that one's fouled down the first base side. Runner goes, and the throw to second is not. Ooh, that was close. I thought maybe he applied the tag on his back foot there, but he'll successfully take second. The pitch comes across as a ball. It's 1-1. Tyson Ruziska, the batter. Once again, Parker Hand, the runner on second. And the pitch. And a little grounder that goes foul. That one is fouled away. And that one's popped straight up, and is it going to drop on top of us or in front of us? And it's going to drop behind us there. 1-2. And that one will. And the third base umpire says that he did not follow through with his swing, so that'll end up being ball 2 instead of strike 3. And now it's a full count. And that one is going to right field, and it's like the 7th or 8th or 10th or 12th hit to right field that Minot has had in this game. And that will score Parker Hand from second. Puts another run on the board to put Minot back up by 5 by the score of 7-2. And it's the 11th hit of the game for the Vistas. And I think we might have a pitching change here. And we will. Matt Bryant's day comes to an end. I had him down for 73 pitches, 30 balls and 43 strikes. So we're going to take a break. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is and all that good stuff. We're in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, it's Carson Bevel, your new pitcher. No other changes, just Bevel into the game and Matt Bryant out of the game. So Bevel will try and help his team into a position where they can cut into the 7-2 deficit. Once again, they were down 5-0 after the second inning of play. They got 2 back in the top of the third. And now Minot's gotten those other 2 back here in this inning. And they are looking for more. And And they are going to get maybe, no, I think he's going to stay put at third there, actually. And that will put runners on the corners.
The designated hitter, number 4, Adam Rodacher.
Tyson Rziska to third, and Tyler Collins on first, and now Adam Rodacher hit by a pitch and delivered one of several singles to right field. They've had 8 of their 11 hits go to right field in this game. I just counted it up. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Adam Rodacher. And that will drop for the 9th hit to right field, and that will bring in Tyson Rziska from third, and that makes it an 8-2 ball game.
Left fielder, number 10, Aiden Deal.
And all but one of those hits to right field have resulted in singles. Strike is called, 1-1. I think I've had about 4 bottles of water here in the first 4 innings of this game. It's very hot. I take that back. I've had 3. I'm currently on my 4th. Two and 1 the count. Thankfully, the equipment's still cool. I found some shade for it, apparently. I can't find some shade for myself. 2-2 the count after that fouled away pitch. So tomorrow's 4 games will all be elimination games. And the undefeated teams so far will have a day off tomorrow as they wait to see which teams say farewell to the tournament tomorrow. Same schedule as today, 10 a.m. Mountain, followed by 1, 4, and 7 Mountain Time. Add an hour if you're a fan of one of the other 9 teams in the state tournament. 2-2 to Aiden Deal. Once again, runners on first and second, and not first and third. And that's high, ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Struck out. Out number 2, and now Easton Panasuk. I think he's the leadoff hitter. Yes, he is. We return to the top of the order now.
Center fielder, number 5, Easton Panasuk.
Panasuk flied out to right field and got a single into left center, and a nice catch there by Jackson Ammerman. And the defense for the Stars trying to show that they still have some life in this game. They're down 8-2 though and they're running out of outs. They have 9 outs to try and get 6 runs. We'll see if they can do it. When we return after the break here, it will be batters 9, 1, and 2. Malachi Wermeyer, Caleb Christensen, Matt Bryant. Maybe a change in that 2 slot. We will see when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Hang on. Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today. All right, welcome back. I want to say hi to the guys at the Minot Sports Podcast for tuning in and watching this game here, as they'll be cheering on the Vistas, and not only that group of people, but pretty much the entire community of Minot is sitting comfortable in their chairs watching this game right now. And we'll see if the Stars can get it going, as a couple of the Stars fans in the chats are hoping and saying those exact words. 1 ball, no strike here to Malachi Wermeyer. He popped out to the third baseman last time he was at the plate. Wermeyer sends this one to the third baseman again. And he makes the catch. And Wermeyer's a little frustrated about that one. He bashes his bat into the turf. And Caleb Christensen, the batter now. And there's a strike. Christensen 1 for 2. He'd pop out to the shortstop, and then he would single into left center. And that will find the 5-6 hole. And Christensen's on base with a single. And that will bring up Matt Bryant will still be in the batting lineup, even though he was taken off the pitcher's mound. Nobody, 1 out, excuse me. And that will be a base hit into center field. 2 runners on. Stars trying to get something going here to grant the request of the Stars viewers in the chat who want them to get something going. Kobe Hansen 1 for 2, struck out swinging in a double to left center. He found the gap, and he would get the second. He would not get beyond that. He would end up getting stranded on second after that great double he had. And now he finds the gap in right center. And that one, they will send Caleb Christensen home. And at second base, he is safe. It's a 1-run double to put runners on second and third.
Number 28, Jackson Ammerman.
Jackson Ammerman, and now a visit to the mound here for Minot. Double check the numbers here. That's the 6th hit of the game now here for the Stars. They get another run here in the top of the 5th. They are still down 5. 5 seems to be that number. They were down 5-0 after 3. They get 2 back. Minot gets 2 more to make it a 5-run game again. Then they make it a 6-run game, and now The Fargo gets one back to make it a 5-run game again, and here we are in the top of the 5th, and a 5-run deficit, 8-3. One out, second and third. Base hit would be huge here if he can get one. And Ammerman to center field, and tagging on third is Matt Bryant, and the throw will not be in time. It's a sacrifice fly for Jackson Ammerman to record the second out, and the run scores, and that brings us to an 8-4 ball game as the Stars have sliced the lead in half now. Kobe Hansen will stay put on second. Eli Mock the batter. Kobe Hansen, the lone runner on second there. You can see him, and now he'll touch up as Deaver steps off the plate, or steps off the mound, I should say. And this is a little dribbler towards first. He'll underhand it right back to Carson Deaver. That will strand Kobe Hansen on second for the second time in this game. And now it's a little bit more manageable. They got two back. Now the trick is to hold Minot to not getting those two back. We'll see though, because Minot has had a habit of getting those runs back that they've given up. You can see it in the line score there. And we'll see what happens next. We'll see if that pattern continues or not when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
West Fargo Baseball wishes the Patriots, Aces, and Vets the best of luck in this year's tournaments. All right, welcome back. Carson Bevel will throw his 12th pitch here since coming in the bottom of the 4th in relief for Matt Bryant. And since the pitching change, the Stars have gotten 2 runs back to cut the lead in half at 8-4 here in the bottom of the 5th. But the Minot bats have been nothing less than magical from the Magic City up north in North Dakota. And that one will miss to the outside for a ball. Like I said, those Magic City bats have recorded 11 hits, with 9 of those 11 going to right field. And 8 of those 9 resulting in singles, with the other one resulting in a double. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that pitch will miss for ball 2. So once again, the winner of this one will play West Fargo on Thursday at 10 a.m. 2-1 pitch. Going to right field again. This time it's caught. I think that's only the second fly out to right. I'd have to count it up, but if I'm wrong, it's not by much. We'll put it that way.
Catcher number 3, Kellen Burke.
Kellen Burke has had a pleasant day, especially if you're a Minot fan. He's racked in 3 RBIs, 2 off a ground rule double on a bounce ball over the center field fence, and then he RBI'd himself in on a solo home run. Now he grounds the ball out to Christensen, and he'll fire it over to Sullivan for the out. And that's 2 away now here for Minot.
Number 2, Morgan Nygaard.
If the Stars can get out of this inning with an 8-4 lead, they have no choice but to score some runs in the top of the 6th. Otherwise, they're going to be in big trouble. And that is a strike. Morgan Nygaard's 1 for 2. He singled to center, then he ground out to third, and he was hit by a pitch last time he was at the plate. And now he's going to left field, and that will be pretty much a soft fly out to Gunnar Majerus. And the Stars get Minot to go down 1-2-3. Now can they keep the bats going here in the top of the 6th? We'll find out when we return after this here on Magnitude Pitches.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right. Welcome back. Top of the 6th. Gunnar Majerus hit by a pitch and a double to right. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. And that one's going to left. That will be a base hit. He'll get himself a single off that one. Nice job by Aiden Deal to fire that one back in quickly. Otherwise, that could have potentially be a double. But it's a leadoff single to left here for the Stars. And they get a runner on. And now it's Logan Sullivan who will come to the plate. Oh, check that. They're going to make a switch here in the number 7 spot. And they'll put Andre Work into the lineup here. We'll see if this move pays off for Fargo Post 400. We know that Work has some pop in his bat, but he's struggled to avoid strikeouts as well. And that's strike 1. Andre Work has the most 0-2 counts of any Stars player this season. He's at 0-1 right now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he has another 0-2 count to add to his numerous number of 0-2 counts. That one will miss for a ball. Swing and a miss, and he does not avoid a strikeout, just like we were talking about when he stepped up to the plate. So now Carson Bevel will make a switch in place of Chayton Sen in the 8 spot. Once again, it's Majerus on first with that leadoff single to left. Inside, and that nearly hit him. Bevel just able to get out of the way. They'll call that a strike, and I agree with it. It did hit the outer edge of the plate. 1-1. And that one will miss, and it's ball 2. Ball, strike, strike, and a ball. And that one's going to left. And will one of the outfielders get there? No, they will not. Gunnar Majerus, will he round third? No, they will hold him at third. And that is runners on second and third with 1 out. Malachi Wurmeyer is scheduled batter, and now a visit to the mound for Minot. And that'll do it for Carson Deaver. Differential batters, and now we have another change here. Instead of Malachi Wurmeyer, it's going to be Jake Jaroszewski. Let's see if the PA announcer gets this one right. He's not going to try, I guess. Pitch is high for a ball.
For post 400 and number 5, Jake Jaroszewski.
Nope. A good attempt, but no. That one's inside, ball 2. Scoreboard shows 1-1. I thought it was ball 2. We'll see. Okay, yep, it's strike 2, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now here to Jaroszewski. So the umpire just confirmed that. Runners on second and third. Can Jaroszewski get a base hit? Caleb Christensen is on deck. And Jaroszewski gets hit, and the bases are loaded now for Caleb Christensen.
Back to the top of the order, number 6, Caleb Christensen.
Christensen's 2 for 3 as a fly out to the shortstop, a single to left, and a single to left center. This is the opportunity the Stars have been waiting for. Can they cash in on it? Inside, ball 1. And Parker Hand has to be careful here. If he hits Caleb Christensen with one of those inside pitches, it's suddenly 8-5. And they'll hand the Stars a free run. We'll see if he goes inside again, and he does, and he had to duck down, and like I just said, he's got to be careful. Ball 2. Kellen Burke will go up and give him a couple words of encouragement. Try and calm him down a little bit. Looks like Christensen is 2 for 3. He's 2 for 2 on his last two plate appearances. And that one in for a strike, 2-1. And that is a line drive out to, and now tagging on third is Gunnar Majerus, and he will score. The other 2 runners will stay put. It's out 2, and it's 8-5 on the sacrifice fly. by Caleb Christensen.
Number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So now runners on first and second. And 2 away, Matt Bryant, the batter, 1 for 2, ground out, hit by a pitch, ground out to short, and a single to left center. And that will be a strike. And can that one drop? It can. And they are going to hold the runner at third, and that will reload the bases here for the Stars. Matt Bryant will get himself his second single on back-to-back plate appearances.
Colby Hansen.
It loads the bases for Colby Hansen, who's 2 for 3. Struck out swinging. Since then, a double to left center and a double to center. Two away. And the Stars need a base hit in the worst way. Now, I thought that for a moment there that might have hit him, but it didn't. It's ball 1. It looked like I saw his jersey move, but maybe it was just the wind of that pitch going by that made it move. 1-0. And that one will drop for a base hit. Coming in from third is Carson Bevel. And heading into third is Matt Bryant. And it's 8-7. And the Stars are within a run.
Number 28, Jackson Ammerman.
It's a 2-run single that scores Carson Bevel, and Jake Jaroszewski pushes Matt Bryant to third to put runners on the corners. And Jackson Ammerman, the batter now, with 2 away. And that is some good progress for the Stars. Can they get one more before that third out? We will see. Inside, ball 1. Matt Bryant looking for the possibility of a wild pitch to come in here and maybe give him an opportunity to come in and tie this game up. And back to first, and they'll keep Colby Hansen in check. And that is a grounder to second that is mishandled. They get it over to first in time. They'll prevent Matt Bryant from scoring. And we go to the middle of the 6th with Minot's lead trimmed to 1. It's crunch time for both of these teams now. We'll see what happens when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, welcome back. Parker Hahn is the batter. We'll also see Tyson Ruziska and Tyler Collins pending any possible changes. And Bevel delivers a ball. Just missed it. 1-0. Parker Hahn is 1 for 3 with a single to right, a fly out to right center, and reached on a fielder's choice. And that one will miss for ball 2. And that's ball 3. So 2 on the outside edge that he just missed, and then that one comes in low, and it's 3-0. And that one's high. It's a 4-pitch walk. Tyson Ruziska, a single to right, a fly out to center, and another single to right, is the next batter here for Minot.
Tyson Ruziska.
And that is fouled to right field. Now be 0-1. So Minot connection to this field here. Eli Nissen, who plays for Minot High School but doesn't play for the Legion team, plays for the Badlands Big Sticks, and this is the home field for the Badlands Big Sticks. And so there's a little tidbit for you. Fly out to left, and that is caught by Gunnar Majerus. I better check to see if we have any changes here, since we had some changes in the batting lineup.
Number 11, Tyler Collins.
Just to be sure that I'm not missing something here. And that one will be a base hit to left field. And that will put 2 runners on base here.
Number 6, Carson Deaver.
And that one to right field, and he has to backpedal a little bit, and he made the catch. So that's out number 2. So Jackson Ammerman's now in left field, Gunnar Majerus is now in right field, and Matt Bryant is now at second base. And Jake Jaroszewski is now the catcher. And those are your defensive changes here for the Stars. And that one is in for a strike. Caught the outside edge. And a hard hit ball to short on one bounce up to second. They got the third out. And it remains an 8-7 game here as they strand 1 on base. And we go to the 7th. And the Stars need 1 more in the 7th, at least. Can they get it? We'll find out. Should be an interesting finish here. I know the Stars fans are on the edge of their seat right now. And probably the Minot fans too. We'll be back in a moment to see the conclusion of this one in just a moment.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh, making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this. And these. And definitely this. Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
All right, welcome back. We move through 6 innings of play. And let me double check my numbers here. Yeah, I thought I had to add a couple hits here.
Leading off for post 400 and number 15, Eli Mock.
All right, now the numbers you see are correct. 15 runs on 26 hits between these two teams combined. It's a pretty impressive number. Eli Mock is 2 for 3. Takes the pitch up high for a ball. It's 1-0. Mock would fly out to right field, then he would single to right field, then he would single through the 5-6 gap into left field. And this one will be into the gap in left center. And he's on with another single. And the tying run is on base now. And Gunnar Majerus 2 for 2, hit by a pitch, then a double to right, then a single to left. And throw to first. Mock back in time. So Mock on base, Majerus, Andre Work, the scheduled batter on deck, and he is indeed on deck. And that pitch will miss for a ball, and it's 1-0. I know your screen said 1-0 already, but I forgot to reset the count. So it's 1-0 now. Here to Gunnar Majerus. That one's fouled off. And there's an interesting stat that I don't want to mention because then I'll probably jinx that stat. But it has to do with one of the 3 categories on the scoreboard. That's your teaser, and I'll tell you more later. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pickoff attempt. Back in time is Mock. Once again, it's a 1-1 count here to Gunnar Majerus. Nobody out. Andre Work on deck. Carson Bevel to follow. Parker Hand, according to my numbers, is on pitch 18 here. He'll show bunt. He'll bunt it foul, and that goes almost right into the Minot dugout. So the bunt, the fouled away bunt will likely take care of any bunting strategies here for the Stars. We're 10 minutes in front of the 2-hour mark of this game now. And we got one more for you a little bit later at 7 o'clock scheduled start. Another pickoff attempt. And that 7 o'clock scheduled start is Fargo Post 2 taking on Williston. And that'll be our nightcap for day, what is it, day 2? Yeah, day 2 of the tournament. 2 games yesterday, 4 today, 4 tomorrow, 4 the next day, and then 3 on Friday, and 1, if needed, 2 on Saturday. And he did not check his swing. He went a little bit too far, and that'll be a strikeout. It'll go into the books as a strikeout swinging. That puts the first out on the board. And now Andre Work, who struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. Once again, he has more 0-2 counts than any other player on the Stars roster, and he added 1 more 0-2 count to that category on his last at bat. See if he can avoid that this time here, and he'll foul it away for a 1 count. If you're gonna get 2 strikes, you might as well get contact on the ball with your bat. Anyway, that's how I always felt when I played baseball back in high school. Funny story about my high school baseball career. I showed up for practice at the end of practice because of the 1-hour time change, and I was not allowed to play in the next 2 games because of it. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. Juan's across the board here. Now Andre Work will foul that one away, 1-2. So he avoids an 0-2 count on this particular plate appearance. Unless you want to bundle it into just 2 strike counts of any form, but 0-2 was his issue. Pick-off attempt. Once again, Carson Bevel is on deck. And down the first baseline and foul. That's way outside, and 2-2 the count. Foul this one back, and he stays alive for another pitch. Foul ball, fouled, ball foul. He's not taking a straight strike on this plate appearance. They've all been fouled away pitches. 4 of 6 he's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out, and that's out number 2. And now it's up to Carson Bevel to try and keep this inning going here. And you have to wonder if
Number 10, Carson Bevel.
If Eli Mock might get a steal signal here from coach. And that's a strike. And Parker Hand is potentially 2 pitches away from moving his team to a match on Thursday against West Fargo. Post 400 would like to take their place. Strike 2. Biggest pitch of the game here. Bevel got a double under the gap in left center when he came into this spot in the lineup last time at bat. Fouls it away and he stays alive. The other play that the Stars like to do is a hit and run play, and if they can get that one accomplished, it's possible Mock could come in and score, depending on where the hit would go. Time is called now as Bevel will step out, and Hand will check Mock on first. He'll lean in, get the signal here from Burke. Is this the final pitch of the game? Yes, it is. And the Stars fall 8-7. And the Minot Vistas will go on to Thursday's game with a day off to take on the team they swept earlier this season, the West Fargo Patriots. And the Post 400 Stars will play tomorrow. Let's see here. That's game 5, so they will play.
West Fargo on Thursday at 10 a.m. Once again,
they'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow, same time that they played today, against the winner of Dickinson and Mandan. So the Stars will have either Mandan or Dickinson Wednesday at 4 p.m. in an elimination game, and one of those 3 teams will see their season come to an end. As a matter of fact, Mandan, Dickinson, one of those teams will see their season come to an end, and the winner of that matchup will then be in an elimination game with the Stars. So only one of those teams is going to have an elimination possibility on Wednesday. So, that game's played at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. And then the Grand Forks Jamestown game is at 1 p.m. And then the Stars would play the winner of Dickinson-Mandan at 4 p.m. in the third game that day. And then the winner of Grand Forks Jamestown would play at 7 o'clock on Wednesday against the loser of our next game between Fargo Post 2 and Williston. So that's how that one all shakes out. It was a valiant effort by the Stars, but they come up a run short, and they cannot complete the comeback. In the Vistas, now with a 3-1 season record over the Stars, and all of them have been fairly close games this season. So congratulations to Minot and the Stars. We'll see them again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. All right, once again, our next game, scheduled 7 o'clock start, 1 hour and 1 minute from now. It's the Fargo Post 2 and the Williston Keybirds. We'll be back with that game in about 45 minutes here on Magnitude Sports.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.